So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 69 of our Portsmouth career mode, and we're going to be kicking off this episode with a squad report as we've just moved into a new month. And as you can see there, a lot of the players, as always, progressing extremely nicely, and the players that are basically in our first team lineup are starting to increase by +2s, +3s, which is always incredible to see. The only thing that's not really improving is our defenders. Our defenders I was hoping would be improving a little bit more than what they actually are, but as you guys do know, in January we do have got Jordi Gomez coming in, who's currently a 78 rated defender, so he probably will be taking this guy, Pablo Iñárriz's spot. And as you can see from the league table, we're currently sitting in third place, just 6 points behind the lead, with 1 point behind Manchester United. We're actually sitting in fourth place, sorry. We're 8 points off the lead, but we're doing really well. We're just 2 points behind Spurs. We've got quite a cushion on Arsenal, who are currently 5 points behind us. So I do believe we can finish in the Champions League spots. That's what I've been saying all along. Even though we have got a difficult game now up against Chelsea, if we beat Chelsea, that is pretty much going to put Chelsea out of the race to finish in the top 4. And I'm really looking forward to the game because with the form we're in, I do believe we can beat them. However, Abdel Nouri has come to us and says he wants us to discuss his wages. So basically, he wants a payment increase. We don't have that much money, but we can go ahead and offer him around about 35,000 increase, which I'm hoping he doesn't want that much. So we're going to have a look, see how much money extra he wants. I'm hoping it's not going to be tons extra because obviously we haven't got that much extra to give him. But he wants a lot extra, which we haven't actually got the money to go ahead and give him. We can go ahead and offer him a 50,000 a week contract. That's as much as we can give him. If he doesn't accept that, what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to jump back in and hopefully the board are going to give us some funds, which they might do because especially we're sitting fourth in the league table, which they weren't going to be expecting. But we've got the game now up against Chelsea. It is going to be away from home at Stamford Bridge. We're going to be playing with our first team lineup in this one. But obviously we're going to make some substitutions now because Nouri will be playing at Cam instead of Kingsley Coman. Bailey can drop to the bench. And on the left we will be bringing on Bergwijn. But apart from that, hopefully this squad should be good enough to maybe try and pick up a few points up against Chelsea. 1 would be good, but 3 would be even better. So now we've got a chance from the free kick. We're going to try and take it with Kingsley Coman. He's going to try and whip it over the wall into the back of the net. And he was trying to catch Thibaut Courtois out at his near post. But unfortunately, his shot wasn't that accurate. Another good chance for us here. We play the ball out wide to Kishner. It was actually Nouri with a lovely ball out to him. He tries to cut back inside, and what a challenge that is from Baba. Baba, who is a player that I'm actually interested in signing in January because I believe Boskagli, even though he's on the rise, he hasn't been that good for us and he's only 73 rated. So therefore, what I'm planning on doing is at least buying a new left back. They whip the ball to the near post, and that is a lovely challenge from Iñárriz to win the ball in the air. Otherwise, it would have been a clean header for Cuadrado at the far post. Loftus-Cheek on the ball, Loftus-Cheek through to Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman did see Mastor, but unfortunately we couldn't play the ball through to him. He goes on his own, he strikes it, and that is a really world-class save from a world-class goalkeeper in Courtois. But we take the corner, it comes into Iñárriz. Iñárriz tries to win the header, but it was Yuri Gonzalez who got up above him, and he actually won the header. But Kingsley Coman's won it back here. He's going to play the ball out wide to Mastor. Mastor to Bergwijn. Bergwijn out wide to Kishner. Kishner cuts back inside with a Ronaldo chop, and it doesn't quite work as he was actually standing in an offside position. But it's a lovely ball through to Bergwijn here. Bergwijn is going to beat Callas for pace. He keeps on going. He's going to whip the ball to the far post. He tries to, but he just runs out of energy at the most important, crucial time. And that is the one problem with Bergwijn. I've been training him for ages on his stamina, but because it only goes up once or two every so often, it's just really hard. But Mastor's on the ball. He's going to take on his man on his left boot. He strikes it. And once again, Courtois matching it with a decent save. Lovely ball over the top to Kishner here. Kishner's going to get there just before Baba by the looks of it. Even though Baba is a lot quicker, Kishner's going to try and take him on. He does do with a lovely skill moves. He cuts inside, plays the ball to Alves, our right back. He tries to find the pass to the back post, but obviously that was like in foreign ground for him. He didn't know what to do with himself being so far up the pitch. But good chance for Chelsea here. Cesc Fabregas on the ball, plays the ball through to Ramirez. Ramirez is through, and Ramirez is not going to miss from there. And Chelsea have scored a goal at Stamford Bridge. And now, if it wasn't a difficult task as it was, being at 0-0, it's made it even more difficult now, especially as Chelsea are going to do their pretty much Mourinho-style football and park the bus. It's going to be virtually impossible for us to find the gaps. One last chance for us here. Leon Bailey's on the ball and we lose the ball, but that is it for the game. We end up losing the game. We didn't really deserve to win the game, but I would have thought a point would have been a fair result in that one. The former Chelsea player is my man of the match. He did play pretty decent in that game. Shiplock, I don't know why he got man of the match. He didn't really do much. So this time from the training, Gabriel Jesus goes up to a 74 rated now, which I do believe will that be it for him. I'm not really that fond on him, and I think I probably will be selling him in the next transfer window because we spent quite a bit of money on him and he hasn't really stepped up to the plate. So unsurprisingly, Nori has come back to us and says he's not that happy because we didn't meet his wage demand. So therefore, he's not going to be happy to review any offers that we offer him in the future. Not for this moment in time, so we'll have to wait. But Gonfred Donsa, we're just scouting a few players for the future. A few of them we found look very good. So now we're going to move into the next game of the episode, which is going to be at home against Crystal Palace. So we are playing our second team lineup in this one, and the main reason is because we've been drawn Chelsea in the semi-final of the FA Cup. So it's going to be an extremely difficult game. Therefore, I'm wanting my strongest possible lineup because I believe we can pick up our first trophy in the Premier League, which could be in the FA Cup, and it could be a massive victory for us as we've had it the hard way, beating Chelsea and Arsenal if we get there, and then we're either going to be playing Manchester City or Leicester in the final, which will be a very difficult game. I'm actually hoping Leicester win that one. Lovely ball over the top to Leon Bailey here. Leon Bailey's going to use his pace to get past Dan. Dan's actually gone to ground, which wasn't the best decision for him. Leon Bailey cuts inside, he strikes here, and Leon Bailey has found the back of the net, and that is a reason why I prefer playing him at striker rather than Gabriel Jesus, because Bailey, every time I've played him so far, has actually scored a goal for us or caused trouble. He ball rolls inside, has a shot, he does get lucky because he gets a deflection, but he still found the back of the net, and the goal is going to be given to him, and that's his 4th goal now in the Premier League. Lovely ball to the far post here from Crystal Palace, and they find the back of the net, but we get let off the hook because the linesman at the far post did in fact raise his flag saying that Dwight Gale was standing in an offside position when the initial ball come in. But we got a chance here. A lovely ball being played through to Leon Bailey once again. Leon Bailey cutting inside. He's causing them all sorts of trouble. He strikes it. And that was not that far over the crossbar. However, Leon Bailey's played the ball through to Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus, just before the half-time break, has a chance to get ourselves a 2-goal advantage. He strikes it. It's a good save. It comes back to Leia Iseka, and what a double save that is by the Crystal Palace McCarthy. That was astonishing. A good chance for Yannick Bolasie. He's taken on Aina. He's going to try and whip the ball across the far post. And Aina, once again, a good interception. And if it wasn't for our right back, I would have thought Crystal Palace would at least got 1 goal. We got the ball again. Leia Iseka plays ball through to Pedrosa. Pedrosa back out wide to Dahoud. Dahoud through to Leon Bailey. And that is a really poor ball. And it was so simple. All he had to do was get that pass right. And Leon Bailey was through. Clean cut. Through on goal. Good ball through to Aaron Leia Iseka. He plays the ball through to Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus, surely this time, he doesn't. He just cannot do anything, can he? I know you guys are going to be saying it's because you don't pass the ball with him. But what I do works with Kingsley Coman. It works with Kishner. But it doesn't seem to be working with Gabriel Jesus. He's just not very good. And now they've got a chance to go on the counter-attack here. It's not the best ball out wide to Yannick Bolasie. And we do get very lucky sometimes. Another good chance, Crystal Palace here. They got the ball. They try and put the ball into the box, but we do get the ball clear here. Matt Clark can see Naismith all on his own. Naismith, who's just come onto the field of play, he's got so much pace in his locker. He's going to beat Ezekiel Friars. Can Naismith find the back of the net? No, he can't, because he hits the post, and Gabriel Jesus can't even catch up with play to have a simple finish into the back of the net. But we got the ball with Gabriel Seasons once again. Dahoud trying to find someone. He plays Banton through. Banton's trying to take on his man. Banton's going to strike it. He strikes it, and that's very poor. Straight into McCarthy's arms. But it's a good chance for Crystal Palace. Or was he actually standing in offside position? Yes, he was. So he get let off once again. And it looks like the referee's going to blow the final whistle now. And I don't think we actually deserve all 3 points from this. We haven't played well at all. We've had a few chances to wrap up the game. But still, that's basically because Crystal Palace have been terrorising us down the wings. We couldn't deal with it. But still, we've somehow managed to come out 1-0 leaders. And Leon Bailey scoring the goal for us once again. Dahoud is my man of the match. He's played 2 games and he's had had 2 man of the match performances, so that must be proving something. So now it's time for the big game in the semi-final up against Chelsea. So previously we lost against Chelsea at the start of this episode. Now we're going to be playing against them again. So this time we've got our first team lineup, the strongest possible lineup we can put out. Is this going to be good enough to knock Chelsea out of the FA Cup and progress into the semi-final? I truly hope it is. And the last thing I want is to go to a replay. Got a good chance here. We play the ball out wide to Mastor. Mastor through to Bergwijn. Bergwijn's cut back inside. He strikes it first time. It's a good shot. And wow, Mastor. It was so simple for Mastor to beat the goalkeeper there. And Courtois has the easiest save possible. And he wouldn't have been expecting that shot to go straight at his body. That wasn't a foul, to be honest, but we've been given it. And we've got a really good chance now. Who do we give it to? Who's our best free kick taker? So Kingsley Coman looks pretty decent. Kishner looks pretty good. Free kick accuracy. Nori can take it. I think we're actually going to give it to Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman to go up and over the wall into the back of the net. Oh yes, what a save. What a amazing save that is from the Chelsea shot stopper. He has just pulled off one of the best saves we've seen all series to prevent Kingsley Coman from scoring an absolute wonderful free kick. Mastor on the ball. Mastor plays the ball through to Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman, surely no one's going to catch him. He's going to strike it from outside the box. And once again, Courtois with an absolutely insane save to deny Kingsley Coman for the second time. And look at that from the free kick. What a save by Courtois. Mastor squeezing the ball through to Bergwijn. Is Bergwijn going to get there in front of Ivanovic? Yes, he is, because Ivanovic falls over. Bergwijn surely to find the back of the net. And once again, Courtois to deny him. This keeper is just in inspired form. We're going to take the corner, it comes in, and we're going to get given a throw-in now. But I don't know what we have to do to beat him. Play a good ball through to Nori here. Nori gets absolutely taken down by Matic, I believe that is. And that was a very naughty challenge from him. And I think that was on the edge of his own penalty area. So that was very risky for a player of his quality to go in like that. But we're going to try and do the special. Kingsley Coman over the ball into the back of the net. He actually hits the top of the wall this time. And we get given yet another corner. We're completely dominating the game. But we cannot find the back of the net. And that's basically due to Thibaut Courtois. Good chance for Chelsea here. Eden Hazard's played the ball through to Matic. Matic is through. And Joe Gomez clears the ball off the line. What a fantastic interception that was. And if it wasn't for Joe Gomez, we would have found ourselves 1-0 down after completely dominating. And that is what I'm scared about. Because we're completely dominating. But Chelsea have got the quality to go on the counter. And if Chelsea score on the counter, I don't see us getting ourselves back in the game. Because I can't see us scoring 1 goal, let alone 2. But we've got a chance with Kishner down the wing here. He tries to cut past Azpilicueta. But once again, Chelsea doing well at the back. But we win the ball back through Mastor. Mastor through to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek tries to play the ball out wide to Kishner. And I think we probably should have struck it with Ruben. Because Ruben, we do know, can score some magical goals. Kishner with a good ball through to Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman's going to cut back inside. We do know Kingsley is so good at these situations. He cuts back inside. It's through to Kishner. Kishner's going to try and cut back past everyone. He plays the ball to Mastor, who's on his left boot. Mastor to find the back of the net. It's a good block by the Chelsea defender. And Chelsea, if it isn't Courtois, it's their 2 centre-backs, Cahill and I don't know who the other one is, but they're doing a fantastic job. We whip the ball in the box. It comes out to Mastor. Mastor to take on his man, which he does do. He gets a little bit lucky there. Can he keep on going on his left boot? Can he strike it into the back of the net? No, he can't, because he strikes it and his shot is blocked. But we're now going to make some substitutions. I think Bailey does deserve a spot. So Bailey's going to come on. Kingsley Coman can move out wide. Nori can come off the field of play. And we're going to bring Jesus on. And then, do we bring Dahoud on for Mastor? So we brought on 3 players down the middle. Can them 3 players provide a moment of magic? But before that, we have yet another corner. Kishner to whip it in the box. Can we win the header? No, we can't. It goes up in the air. It comes back to Alves. We've got to win that through Boscagli, which we don't. And now we're in trouble. We win the ball back through Jesus. Jesus plays the ball through to Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey just come onto the pitch. Can he find the back of the net? No, he can't, because Courtois, once again, with a world-class save, We're just not going to beat this goalkeeper, are we? Kingsley Coman whips the ball in the box. It comes out. Can Kingsley Coman keep that in play? Yes, he can. He's going to go back down the wing. He can't lose it there. And he's through. Matic is going to be through on goal unless Coman can catch him. We're in trouble. So after us having a fantastic chance, Chelsea have now got the chance from the corner. We're begging that this shot does not go into the back of the net. They're going to do their everything. Surely we've got to win that header through Joe Gomez. Yes, we do, but it only comes as far as Loic Remy. Loic Remy plays the ball inside. They strike it with Fabregas, and it goes out wide for a goal kick. So we had the chance with Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey missed, basically due to Shiplock with a wonderful save. Not Shiplock, Courtois, sorry, with a wonderful save. And that's it. How is this true? We've completely dominated the game, and as soon as we move into extra time, we find ourselves 1-0 down. Boscagli getting beat on the wing, and that is the reason why I want a new left back, because he couldn't catch up, and they put a lovely ball into the box. What a ball that is, and what a finish into the back of the net. Nemanja Matic, who should have been sent off, I believe, for that awful challenge on Mastor, and we've got it all to do. If we haven't been able to score all game, I can't see us scoring now, especially Chelsea now are going to go and park the bus. But we've got a chance here with Gabriel Jesus. Jesus to take on his man. What a time this could be to score his first goal for the club. And he loses the ball. And now Chelsea, as you can see, their only intentions are going to be now is to keep the ball and run it into the corner, which is going to really piss me off. Dahoud on the ball. Dahoud back to Gabriel Jesus. Jesus going to play the ball out wide to Kishner. Kishner tries to take on his man. Is that a foul? Unfortunately not. The referee doesn't think so. Look how many bodies Chelsea have behind the ball. And Gabriel Jesus, it's a simple ball, and he cannot even play a simple pass. And we lose the ball, but thankfully win it back through Alves. Alves back to Jesus. Jesus through to Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey using his pace to get past everyone. He's got past. He strikes it, and it gets a deflection from Boateng. And how does that deflection not find its way into the back of the net? Kingsley Coman to take the quick corner. It's going to come in. Alves wins the header, and what a pathetic effort is that? Kingsley Coman on the wing, cutting inside. He plays the ball out wide to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek to Kishner. Kishner to cut past his man. Can he find the back of the net? He cuts inside. He strikes it. And it goes straight at Courtois. And with just 10 minutes in-game remaining, we've got to try and find a goal from somewhere. We go all-out attack. And we cannot give the ball away to Chelsea, because all they're going to do is run to the corner with it. As you can see, they try and play the ball to Matic. We win it back, thankfully. And Chelsea just got so many bodies behind the ball. We've got to try our best to try and find one last opening. We've found the ball to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek to through to Bailey. Bailey's got the ball. Bailey to strike it. And we get the ball out wide with Kishner. Can Kishner create something for us? I press pause now because I'm so nervous. I'm trying to create a chance for ourselves. Kishner's got nothing. Plays the ball back to Ruben. Ruben to strike it. It's not the best. And Chelsea now are through 2-on-1. Matic's going to try and run the ball into the corner. And look how frustrating it is with Chelsea just do this. They got the ball, Matic. Matic could go for goal. Is he going to go for goal? Yes, he is. Can they put the ice on the cake? No, they can't, because Shiplock makes a save. And with just 1 minute remaining, it looks like we're going to go crashing out the cup. Very unfair football can be at times. However, we play the ball through to Bailey. Bailey has got a chance for himself. Chelsea have pushed quite a few bodies forward here. And what an awful challenge that is. We still got the ball. Gabriel Jesus is on it. He tries to take on his man. He loses it. Please, referee, don't blow the final whistle. He has, and we are out of the FA Cup. So unfair football can be at times. Chelsea had one chance and they scored. Look at that, guys. We had more possession. We had 18 shots and 11 on target. How did we possibly not score? Basically, down to Courtois. Courtois is by far the man of the match. He's picking up an 8.5 rating. How frustrating can that be? We end up crashing out of the FA Cup in the semi-final because Chelsea park the bus and score on the counter. Typical Chelsea. However, that's going to be it for this episode. So unfortunate we did go crashing out of the FA Cup in the semi-final, but we give it our all and we're still up the top. We're still currently sitting 4th in the Premier League, so there's still a lot to play for this season, and we're hoping we can try and get a Champions League spot. But I really do hope you have enjoyed the episode. If you did, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is going to be hugely appreciated, and I really do hope to see you next time very, very soon for the next episode of the Hertha Berlin Career Mode. Thank you, bye-bye.